Joe Zekas from Kenilworth. It's an absolutely lovely day. And I'm standing in front of the train station in Kenilworth, looking at the Village Hall, panning around across Kenilworth Avenue, looking towards the Kenilworth Club. The grounds of the Kenilworth Club straight ahead, directly across the street from the Kenilworth Club at this point, and this is the Village Hall and the Kenilworth Historical Society entrance. In the background you can hear the cicadas as well as some crickets rustling. You're looking at the beautiful Prairie-style Kenilworth Club. Okay, I've just walked up to the front steps of the Kenilworth Assembly Hall, also known as the Kenilworth Club, and I've met
Alexis Eiler.
And you run the place?
I do run the place.
And tell me a little bit about what I'm looking at. I'm looking at some lovely lighted glass windows, stained glass windows.
Well, these are, I don't know much specifically about the windows, but the building was built, designed and built in 1907 by George W. Maher, and obviously a Prairie School architect.
And a Kenilworth resident, I believe.
And a Kenilworth resident. He's got several homes in Kenilworth that he designed. And it was built as pretty much a community house for the town of Kenilworth, the village of Kenilworth, and that's how it's functioned for the last 100 years. So why don't we go inside?
And show me around.
This entryway is actually not original. Originally, this entryway was open and had a rather large tree growing out of this spot here. And we anticipate that as this building goes through its renovation and restoration, that this will be opened back up and restored to how it looked originally.
With the tree?
I don't know about the tree, but it's certainly, I think, a possibility. It's been discussed. I don't know the exact plans, but it'll be nice. It was very pretty. I've seen pictures. I don't remember what it looked like, but it'll be a nice change for the building.
You're set up for an event here today.
We are set up for a wedding reception this evening. You can get an idea of what the building looks like when we're doing one of our many functions. We host weddings almost every weekend in the summer, but principally what we are best known for are our community events. We do a lot with the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts in Kenilworth, and the various organizations such as Neighbors of Kenilworth. Town Club holds their dances here between October and May, and they've been here for, I think, somewhere around 90 years.
Okay.
This is our, what we call the neighbors room. It's usually when we hold functions used for a cocktail hour. As you can see, they're in the process of setting a buffet. And
is a fireplace a working fireplace?
It is. It's a wood-burning working fireplace. So it is often lit in the winter.
A great hearth.
It is. It's really quite beautiful when it's lit. We still have the original ceilings.
Over here it looks like we have a caterer's kitchen.
We have a full kitchen.
That's a good work surface. Do you supply glassware and dishware for weddings also? Or?
We supply china, silverware, stemware, and glassware. Anyone coming in has access to our full kitchen. We also do, as you can see, all the tables and chairs. Really anything for a table setting with the exception of linens and centerpieces. We can provide for up to 220 people.
Do you have to be a resident of Kenilworth to rent the facility for a wedding, or?
No, not to rent the facility. There's obviously a variance in the rates that are paid for members and non-members, but you don't actually have to be a resident of Kenilworth to belong to the Kenilworth Club.
What would the membership fees be, and what would it cost if I wanted to rent this for a wedding?
The membership dues are $365 a year for a family, $265 if you're an individual, and we hold probably about 15 events a year, and members get a discount, and there are a couple of events every year that are members only. To rent the facility, if you are a member, is $1,500 for a Saturday night, and that rental actually is from 9 a.m. that morning until midnight. If you are not a member of the club, our 2008 rates are $3,000 a year, or $3,000 for a Saturday. It's $2,500 for a Friday or a Sunday. Weekday events are less.
How far in advance should I think about booking?
If you're booking for a wedding, I would probably want to book between 10 months and a year in advance, depending on the time of year. If you have a date that you are absolutely in love with, that you must have, then I would book at least a year in advance. Those tend to be the more popular dates. July 7th, 2007 this year, a very popular date, and booked up earlier last year.
Okay, thank you, Alexis.
You're welcome.